We are back. Houston Hornets, OKC Phantoms for our second game of the night in Prism. We get the codes sent out to people here. Getting people in here. At least for now, we can take a look at the schedule. We had two sweeps. The one just from a couple minutes ago, Miami over Lincoln, and Steinhatchee 3-0 over New York. That puts the standings like this. Round Rock still the only team clinched 7-0. Steinhatchee 6-2. Houston, if they win, will be tied with them for second. OKC near the bottom of the table, 1-6. Not eliminated mathematically yet, but definitely need a win here if they want any shot of bringing this one back. At least with the scenarios, New York doesn't look like they'll be able to clinch this week. Houston Hornets, though, that is not off the table. But they need to start with a win if they do want an opportunity to clinch this week with some other losses from other teams here. With that, it looks like we have everybody in here. With that, we're going to get started here. OKC versus Houston game 1 is underway. We have Boss, Beef, and Scene making up this new Houston roster after the shakeups that happened a week or two ago. And we have Jared, a one-day sub from Pixel, subbing in for OKC, with Nate and Lemon to round out the OKC roster. Great 50 there from Boss. Going to go straight over OKC's net, and Beef is going to draw first blood in this series. Great 50 there from Boss. Lemon couldn't get the touch. Beef beats him to the side. And it's an early goal for Houston. Favorite goal for Houston. If you look at the stats, they're expected to win this game. OKC down a little more as well with that one-day Pixel sub. But anything can happen. Nate looking to play it mid. Lemon's there. It gets beat by Beef. Leaves Jared back. Gonna have to take his time in the battle bus here. Gets beat by Boss. Nobody goes for Houston for OKC. The shot from Scene was wide, but Beef is gonna put that one away. Shot from Scene slams off the crossbar right for Beef. Puts it in. It's 2 goals for Beef, 2 goals for the Hornets. And with just under a minute elapsed in this game, the Hornets are off to a very strong start, an expected strong start. As Boss looks to take it off the ceiling, miss there. We get latency variation. We absolutely love that here. That's Beef. Gets a good touch. It's on net. What a save from Nate. Pinches that off the corner. Nate trying to play it forward up to Lemon. Scene already up. Beats him. Nate plays it to the wall. Nate gonna try and follow. Playing a little defensive here, Houston. Not pushing as much as we saw beforehand. That shot's gonna drop in front of their net. Here comes a shot from Jared, but a good play away by Beef. Beef leaves it for Boss. Gonna push it into the corner. Lemon. Jared gets in the way, but Lemon's still on the ball. Gets one. Doesn't look like he can get another. Leaves it for Jared. Big 50 towards OKC's net. Nate's going to have to race back. Lemon gets the demo on Scene to clear up a little bit of space. 50 from Beef. Straight to Boss. Boss, little flip reset. Gets a pop. Jared there to clear his lines. Lemon gets beat by Beef. Beef was still a good amount of boost. Scene looking to try and make something happen as Boss leaves the ball. Lemon trying to push it. Good 50 there. Another good 50 by Nate on Beef, but there's just no offensive pressure. No will to continue pushing the ball towards Houston's net as Beef just plays it light touch into the corner. Boss beats Nate but gets removed. Good dunk by Beef. Lemon tries to take it up off the wall. It's an open net. Can Nate get back to it? He can. Double demo coming out midfield. Boss already up, takes a nice collected touch. Great play mid. Nobody's there for Houston, and Nate will clear the line. Weave off the wall. Nate takes a touch. Only as far as Lemon in the corner, who looks to play it back for Jared. Gets a demo on Boss, but Boss gets to clear out. Beef looking to collect. Gets dunked by Nate. Big dunk all the way back towards Houston net. Lemon's up. Lemon gets a touch. And they are on the board. OKC gets one back here. Boss in an awkward spot. Boss will low boost as well. Lemon gets the touch. It's 2-1 with plenty of time if you're OKC to try and get another one here, but you have to be quick about it. This Houston team is fast. They will smother you as OKC looks to keep it going. Beef into the corner. Plays it over one. Boss already up. Gets the touch. Saved by Jared. I'm messing with my camera settings. I don't know why. But regardless of that, Jared gets the goal here. And just as I said, they needed to go quickly. They needed to find something. And it's a great play over two Houston defenders by Nate. Plays it over to Jared. Great 50 there. Nate trying to put pressure on. Removal of Beef by Lemon. Jared looking to keep going. Loses the ball, but Nate's able to collect. No shooter by OKC as Beef's going to look to take this one away. Gets 50'd by Jared. Boss low boost in his own corner. Gets 50'd by Lemon. Nobody's up. Jared finally goes up now. Just pushes it towards Houston's net. Beef, calm, collected, has boost. Gets a 50 on Nate. It's a little awkward. Looking to try to recover. Lemon plays it over him. Boss is there. Tries to play it off the corner. Jared leaves it for Nate. He is going to get the touch out. Jared looking to play it up towards Nate. Scene cuts that off. He's going to look for another one. Can't follow. Lemon bangs it over to the side into space. Nate's waiting. He's got some time. Boss is on him. It's a 50. Lemon tries to play this one out, but can't get it to where he wants it to be. Beef trying to keep it on his car. Removal of Boss by Nate. OKC turning this game around a little bit. We're seeing a little bit more pressure. 50 there. It's in Houston's half as the clock starts to wind down here. Jared looking to put this one on net. Forces Beef to make a save, and we are in overtime in game one. 50 in favor of Houston for the time being as both OKC players leave it for Lemon. He's going to take it to the corner. Beats one. Lemon looking to pass it out. Almost gets it around the last Houston defender. Forces a save from Scene. It's a great save in the end. Still in the danger zone, though. Boss forced to make a play and does. Over the wall. Beef gets beat by Nate. It's a pass out to Jared. Scene gets the touch he needs. Shooter coming in for OKC. It's Lemon, but it's a save by Boss. A lot of pressure here coming from OKC. Houston starting to wear down. Good save from Scene off the shot by Lemon. Nate trying to buy his team time as they recover. Nate beats Beef. Just one left. Gets a good 50. Scene, good 50 by Jared to buy them some time. Lemon only as far as Boss, who gets somewhat of a clear. Nate over to Lemon looking for the down redirect. Here comes Nate. And it's a wonderful 1-2. From OKC. It's 3 unanswered goals from OKC to claw this one back into their hands. Phantoms are going to take game one. Definitely unexpected. I mean, if you're Houston, you were winning 2-0. Comfortable lead, 2 quick goals from OKC. You're like, all right, let's reset. But the pressure from OKC turned up in the last minute, carried into overtime, shot after shot, and finally got one to fall through off a great 1-2 from Nate and Lemon. If you're the Hornets, you know what you have to do. You have a winning record. You may not have the same roster that got you that record, but regardless, this Beef and Boss combo is a proven combo from past seasons. No reason why you can't get it done, but if you're the Phantoms, you're looking to play spoiler. You need this series if you want a chance at playoffs. And they're looking to do what many didn't think they could do as a 1-6 team. As we head into game 2, Lemon looking for a quick shot here, but saved by Boss. Jared gets removed by Beef. Bump coming in from Nate on scene. Beef just ring around the rosy, but gets a touch. Lemon up towards the ceiling. Nate already up. Nate looking for another touch. Gets one. As far as Lemon, tries to place it off the bounce shot, but it's a good save by Beef. Cleared from scene. Jared just plays it back towards mid, but nobody there for OKC. The touch from Boss goes as far as Nate. Beef's there to clear his lines. Lemon takes a touch. Sitting midfield. Great 50 by Boss. Jared's there for the save. Scene trying to recover that. Can't get a great touch on it. Beef is there to follow. Looking to place it on net. Good 50 by Lemon. Nate's going to collect. Scene gets bumped by Nate. Clear from Lemon. Towards midfield. Beef is there. Low boost. Beats Jared. Little pass to Boss. Flips it over. No immediate jump, but Nate does enough to get the ball up for now. Boss 50 by Jared. Jared looking for another one. Gets another one, but it's off target. Nate gets a touch, but gets removed. Boss in control of this one. Has some boost. Gets the flip reset. Gets dumped by Lemon. Scene beats out one to the left. Gets the demo on Nate. Jared is able to play it into the corner. And gets another one. Can't get it over Boss. Lemon clears it away. Beef in the corner. Gets bumped by Lemon. It's not the cleanest of play from OKC, but it's enough to get them over the line when they need it. And I think that's frustrating Houston ever so slightly as Beef gets the touch over one. Boss looking to follow. Over OKC's net. Boss is looking to dunk it. Lemon gets the touch. Shot there. Saved by Lemon. Scene looking to put it back for Boss. And he does get the goal. 1-0 Hornets. They have the pressure. Not as much pressure carrying over from OKC as we saw in Game 1. Houston makes him pay, but as we saw, there is no lead that's safe as Nate puts it around one, but no shooter for OKC. Wide open net there. 50 from Jared into the path of Lemon, who plays it high. Nate looking to play cleanup crew. Can't get it there. Jared plays it mid for Lemon, who beats one and places it top corner. Great pass from Jared. Leaves it for Lemon, and you can't place it any more top ends than that. It's 1-1. Just over halfway left in this game to decide whether Houston will bring it back to 1-1 or if OKC will go 2-0 up with match point. Lemon plays it over one. Boss is a little awkward, but does just enough to play it high, but Nate with boost. 50 by Scene. Jared waits a little bit, beats out Beef, takes it to the back wall where Boss is waiting, plays it out to Lemon. Lemon off the back wall, no touch from the Hornets. Nate places it wide, can't find the angle. The 50 from Jared, 250s coming out there. Boss misses the redirect. Beef is a little awkward, plays it towards middle. Two OKC members jump. Little double commit there as Beef leaves this one for Boss, who just plays it off the wall. Can't get a follow. Lemon plays it into the path of Scene. Nate takes a touch, gets a flick over Beef. OKC on the offense now. Boss gets a 50 into the opposite corner where Scene is waiting. Gets a touch, gets a little pop-up. It's enough for Beef to want to follow it. Gets the 50 into the corner. Shot from Boss here. Great save from Lemon. Scene tries to keep the pressure on Beef. Light touch, looking to make something happen. Scene has to turn away from it. No boost. Beef looking to follow it. Here comes Boss. Good save by Jared to not get dunked there. Scene plays it back towards middle. Nate Dogg a little awkward, but gets the touch. And now it's a counterattack from OKC. Nobody's back for Houston. They saw the open net. Nate and Lemon instantly pounced on that. Beef couldn't get back in time, and it is 2-1 OKC with just over a minute to play. Nate puts it off the sidewall. Jared is looking for a controlled touch and does get one. Plays it over to Nate. Nate plays it to Jared. Great 50 from Jared. Nobody up for OKC. Panic from Houston, but it's enough to just clear it to midfield. Jared gets the double pass to Scene in the back line. Looking to make something happen. Dunk from Lemon, saved by Beef. Plays it to Boss. Boss back to himself. Beef looking to play disruptor. He does. Boss can't find the shot, but Scene will clean it up. Great little team play. Beef to Boss. Beef goes and plays disruptor. Boss was definitely looking to finish that one himself, but luckily Scene was there to clean it up. 2-2. Just under 30 seconds to play in game 2. 50 in OKC's favor over to Scene. Lemon just looking to play it across his net. Gets a great touch, gets a great flick. Wonderful control there in the midfield by Lemon. Touch over one. Beef a good 50, but it's only to Jared. Back towards midfield. Lemon just making sure can't get any pressure. Demo from midfield. Jared was looking to play it up off the wall, but wasn't quick enough, and we go to overtime in game 2. 2 goals on each end. Who will find the third? As Boss looking to play this one over to Scene, but can't get the shot on target. Beef looking for another one. Scene was looking for that shot, but gets beat out. Lemon beats Beef, but only as far as Boss. Plays it off the back wall. Over to Beef, but what a save from Nate. It was a great pass from Boss. Scene with another shot, and that one is true. Lemon low boost, tries to play the shot, isn't quick enough. And the Hornets will take game 2 in this series, and it's 1-2-1. Definitely a better showing there from Houston than we saw before. More shots on target, about maybe 12, 13 shots compared to their 7 or 8 beforehand. They know what they need to do if they want to take this win. They're looking at take match point here on game 3. OKC can't be mad about that loss. Overtime, you had the pressure. Not as much pressure in game 1 and game 2 as they had in game 1. It was enough to put 2 goals on the board, but not enough to win the game. But we looking to turn that one around. His Boss looks for another touch, does get one. Beef off the OKC sidewall. OKC member's awkward, but Nate's able to do enough. Gets the pop over Boss. This is gonna have to be a good touch, and does get it into his corner. Beats Jared. Nate's gonna play it off the corner. All 3 OKC members up. This could be threatening, but Beef stays true to his line. Beats Lemon. Leaves it for Boss. Can't get another touch there. Lemon beats one. Just Beef there. Leaves it for Nate. Great 50 by Beef, but here comes Lemon. Doesn't get the touch. Fakes for Jared, and it's a wonderful play. Lemon knew he didn't have the shot. Fakes it for Jared. Houston members awkward in the net. It's great placement there. OKC strike first in game 3, 1-0. Boss looking to answer. Gets it past 2. And that is an immediate answer that they were looking for. It's a great little 1-2 touch from Boss. Beats Jared. Lemon not in a position to save. And just like that, it is 1-1 in game 3. 50 straight to Scene. Looking to play it over to Beef. Double commit there from OKC, but Lemon is fast enough to clear it away. Dunk from Jared. Lemon looking to chase. Scene gets a touch, but it's over his net. Nate's going to be waiting here. Gets the shot, but it's wide. Jared, 50 towards mid. Boss up early. Beef up early. Plays it over to Scene, who gets a light touch on it, only enough towards Nate. Here comes Jared, looking for the double, can't find it. Lemon gets the shot to the left, and he will make this a 1-goal game in OKC's favor. Boss backflips out of the way, read the shot the wrong way. Nothing you can do about that. 2-1 OKC. Even 50 on the kickoff. Nate, another even 50 with Scene. Lemon looking to fake out Beef. Beef isn't having any of it, but it was a good 50 by Lemon. Jared looking to just play the shot, trying to catch Scene off guard, but can't do it. Lemon plays it back into the corner, looking for the pass. Nate's middle. Doesn't go for the shot, and knew he couldn't reach it. Jared beats one, just Scene back. Scene low boost. Lemon plays this on net. What a save from Boss. Would have been a great redirect goal from Lemon if nobody was back, but Boss is able to make the save. And now on the other end, Beef with an opportunity. Good save by Nate. Nate looking to immediately play this one. Lemon turns away from it. Beef gets a demo on Jared in the midfield. Scene plays it off the corner. Boss looking to shoot off the top post. It stays 2-1 for the mean for now. Jared plays it to Nate, can't get the touch, but Lemon's there, beats one. Nate looking to get a 50. Lemon's the one who ends up getting one. Nate up for the touch, gets beat by Scene. Lemon tried to play it to Nate, who was in the corner, but couldn't do so. Lemon off the back wall. Beef gets a good touch. Boss a little fake there. It's a one-on-one. Can Beef beat? Tries the flick, but Nate is having none of it. Demo on Lemon from Scene, but a good touch by Jared. Nate plays it over Beef. Is that an open net? Yes, it is. Great play by Nate. Over Beef, over Scene. And it is a 3-1 game in OKC's favor. Beef looking to answer, but it's off and wide right. Lemon looking for a touch, leaves it for Nate, who flicks it over one. Nate, not enough boost to go off the sidewall, leaves it for Jared, who gets beat by Beef. Scene dunk on Lemon, off the post, the shot from Beef. Lemon now another counterattack, and they will give up another counterattack goal. That is 3 in this match alone that OKC have been able to capitalize on. Just overcommits and bad positioning on the defense by Houston. Over a minute 30 to play here, and it is 4-1 in OKC's favor. Jared looking for a play of his own. Pixel sub up, but can't get there. Beef beats him to it. Beef now plays it the opposite back wall where Scene is waiting. He's a little too close. Boss tries to play it up. Lemon misses his touch, leaves it for Scene, who also misses. Nate can't get there. Beef saved by Jared. Boss looking to keep it in play. Can't get a touch. Scene gets beat by Nate. Jared a redirect, and that is going to go straight in. Nobody on defense for Houston aside from Beef, but he's too far away. It is 5-1 OKC, and this is starting to get just a little out of hand. Left to play. Scene looking for the shot. What a save from Lemon coming down from his own goal. Nate looking to play it for Jared. It's off wide left. Would have been a wonderful team play there. Boss over one, looking for Beef, but couldn't get it there. Here comes the counterattack once again from OKC. Nate plays it mid over to Jared. Eye off the backboard. Lemon keeps it in play. Nate plays it off the wall and just keeps it there. Allows Boss to clear it just slightly. As Lemon plays it back, Scene bangs it again. Boss looking for the shot, saved by Lemon. It's off the crossbar. No follow from Houston. As we hit 10 seconds here, this one's going to wind down. OKC, it's a 5-1 win as the clock strikes 0. They're going to go 2-1 up in this series. Beef looking for one more condolence goal. Boss will finally put it in and get one, so it's 2-5. If you're a believer in momentum, it is now in Houston's favor. But right now, that game is going to go to the Phantoms 2-1 in the series. Definitely not what people expected. We knew this Houston roster, although it was subject to shakeups, is still a solid roster with Boss and Beef. That combo specifically has been pretty good in seasons past, but seems to be a little bit of hidden chemistry between Nate, Jared, and Lemon. They're able to play those team plays mid. Those counterattacks are what's killing Houston at the moment. Overplaying the offense, not enough rotation back on defense. And they gave up about 3 counterattack goals that game, which this isn't Pixel. If you're in Prism, you cannot be giving your opposition 3 counterattack goals or opportunities like that. They will capitalize. It's exactly what they did. As we get into game 4 here, Houston looking to bring us to game 5. OKC looking to close this one out. It's a good kickoff there from Jared, straight to Beef. Beef looking to follow. Lemon plays it out to Nate. Seeing low boost, does get a 50. Boss can't get a touch. Beef plays it towards Jared. He's going to try and take a catch. Wonderful 50, and that's just straight in. If you're OKC, that's the start you're looking for. If you're Jared as a Pixel sub-up, that's exactly what you want to show potential managers for next season. It's 1-0 OKC in game 4. Nate looking for the redirect, gets one, but Beef is waiting there. Scene looking to play this one high off the backboard. Looking for Boss, gets saved by Jared. Jared playing it out. Boss 50s him over to the sidewall. Nate looking for the shot, and that is true. Bar down from Nate. It's a great shot. Scene wasn't expecting it. Boss couldn't get back to it. 2-0 OKC. And if you're Houston, it is all falling apart from game 2. The offense has been there. The defense just abysmal tonight. As Jared plays it to Nate, makes one miss, makes another miss. Great save from Scene. Pull that one out of the net. Here comes the counterattack. Boss looking at 50. Off the wall from Jared. Makes one miss. Over to Nate. Plays it high. Boss on the back wall. Gets a touch. Not super far out. Huge bump on Lemon from Scene, but can't get back to it. Jared's going to clear his lines for the time being. Great 50 there from Beef. A great pass comes out. Lemon just looking to get it out. Didn't see Beef approaching. And if you're Houston looking for momentum, that's exactly what you need. Just any goal to get you started to prevent the slide of unanswered goals. They'll be looking to claw their way back into this one as Beef up in the air. Looks for the redirect, beats out Lemon. Nate's there to make the save. Boss plays it back into the corner. Jared's waiting. Scene looking to make a touch on it. Light touch, but it's over to Beef. Looking to play this one mid. Gets it to Boss, who misses. 2 misses from Houston. Have to capitalize on those. Lemon looks to play it to Jared. Plays it a little behind him. Still gets a touch upwards though. Lemon plays it high. Nate looking for the 50. Gets it, but down to Beef. 50 by Jared, still on the ball. He's going to look to play this one mid. Plays it to Lemon. The pinch goes high. Here comes Nate. Saved by Beef. Lemon has to get up, and he does. Keeps it in midfield. Beef plays the touch towards the net. A little awkward from Lemon, but he's able to pull the save out. Nate 50 over towards Beef, who gets a good pinch off the wall. It's gonna bounce off the corner. Lemon gets the touch over to Jared. Gonna play it around Boss Gamer. Jared looking for a touch over to Scene, chasing each other for boost. Beef plays it mid. Boss looking for the shot wide right. Beef back towards mid. Boss leaves it for Scene, who plays it top corner. Great save by Lemon. 2-1. Just over 2 minutes left in game 4. Beef, great save, plays it all the way over to the corner. Beef looking for a shot, gets beat by Lemon. Boss looking to play it towards net, and he does. Beef plays Disruptor, and Boss is going to tie this game up with just over 2 minutes left to play. It was a great touch, a wonderful bump from Beef. We've seen him play Disruptor twice this series. He gets it done there. And this is 2-2. Houston looking to send us to game 5. As Boss plays it on net. Lemon is there to make the save. Beef looking to play it quick back towards mid where Cena's waiting. Lemon gets a good touch. Nate trying to collect and take his time. Boss having none of it. Lemon plays it over Scene but gets removed. Beef plays it up high. Has boost. Has a little bit of time. Plays it off the ceiling. Boss is looking to shoot. Gets beat by Lemon. Here comes Scene. Plays it on net. Boss looking for the redirect. But it's a good save by Lemon. Beef back into the corner. Jared, awkward flip, but gets the touch. Still on the ball. Gets 50'd by Boss. Looking to play it mid. Nate gets a touch over to the left wall. Who plays it mid. Here comes Lemon. Beats out one. Back to Nate. Plays it into the corner. Boss just looking to play it out. Beats one. Here comes Beef. Can't get a touch. Boss is going to look to play this one mid. Beef demoed. No shooter for Houston after that. Scene stuck in the corner. Beef looking to help. Gets beat by Nate. Boss needed a 50. Didn't get a great one. And Jared misses off the top left post. We stay 2-2. Just under a minute to play. Boss collects this ball. Looking to play it over Nate. Can't do so. Great 50. Nate trying to play Disruptor. Jared not enough to get it towards net. Here comes Lemon. Tries to play it mid. Boss gets a good save there. Not a very high save though. Nate gets a 50. Beef beats out Jared. Nate still in Houston's net. It's floating, and Lemon's going to get back to it. Boss plays it off the wall. Scene looking to finish. That's off. What a play off the post by Jared to keep that one out of danger. Jared plays it forward only as far as Scene, who plays it back into the corner. Houston on the offense, looking for anything they can get here to maybe close this game out in regulation. Jared just plays it down. Smart play there from Jared. Overtime. Next goal will either close out this series or send us to game 5. Boss looking to play that one mid. Here comes Scene, looking for the shot, saved by Nate. Counterattack here from OKC. This is where they've been dangerous. Makes Boss miss. Lemon looking to play Disruptor. Nate playing it slow. 50 from Beef. Straight up over their corner. Beef plays it over to Boss. Good touch. Beats out one. Nate in the corner. Backflips. Plays it out. Lemon's up. Beats Scene. Actually good 50. Boss misses. Beef up in time. Jared, good 50. Plays it into the corner. Scene looking for another one. Lemon. Back into the corner. Beef with some time. Misses. Boss, can he get back in time? Does get the save. Lemon couldn't get the shot before Scene got there. Jared, huge 50, and that just goes in. The Pixel sub up is going to close this one out for OKC. A huge 50 off the sidewall. And OKC is going to close out that series 3-2-1. It's a wonderful series from OKC. They had pressure. Houston, I wouldn't say were bad offensively. They just couldn't get anything going on defense. Whenever they had the ball in their half, it was some sort of mistake or just bad plays on counterattacks from OKC that led to goals. Game 2 or game 3 really showed it. Um, let's see if we can get an interview here. And we are back with OKC. Gents, how we feeling? 3-1.
So good, honestly. I mean, Jared was the key to success. All these Pixel players that I've been one day, they've all been playing great. Been trying to get them to show out in Prism so owners could see if they could go to Prism or not.
Interesting play. So does this mean you're going to pick Jared up next season if he goes to Prism?
I mean, I have 2 first-round picks, so probably.
Well, Jared's going to be a first-round pick in Pixel. I said Pixel in Prism.
Prism.
Jared,
get it right,
Pixel
buddy.
sub up. How are we feeling?
Bro, that was lit, bro. Appreciate Lemon for the opportunity, man. Great vibes. And we won the first game in Battle Bus, bro.
Battle
Kinda
Bus,
crazy.
Battle Bus, and then I just had my regular car.
Yeah. I mean, game 2, you guys lost. It was 1-1. What did you guys decide was the key to pulling 2 games straight and winning 3-1?
Stop trolling.
Stop trolling. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Also, I think it's just that we started reading their passes way easier because we started adapting to it right after game 1. Game 2 was a bit unfortunate, but their passes were very predictable, and Jared and Nate were just so good at reading it and instantly got a counterattack because we could just get a 50 on it. Great job by them.
Definitely great games from you guys. Any last words you guys want to say to the stream guys?
OKC making it into playoffs, no question about it. All these other teams are free.
All right. Well, with that, thank you guys. Good luck on your win this week, and we will see what you guys can pull off next week.
Lemon, was that a serious response, bro?
What did I say again?
This guy
said every team was free.
Yeah, free. We no. You want to hear a schedule? We probably have the hardest schedule known to the whole season, bro. Like, 1 second, let me find it. It's a nasty schedule.
You guys have.
Hey, I'm saying it, bud. Who do you think you are?
You have New York, Steinhatchee, and Hanoi.
Hanoi, we could beat. New York Nightmare, I think, is free. Steinhatchee, I'm worried about that. I don't know how I'm gonna do versus Dells. I mean, I'm just worried about Hollow.
Steinhatchee did sweep New York earlier today, so
Hilo should have given me he should have given me Doggo. All I'm saying. Don't need Doggo though. I got Nate.
see.
Even better.
All right. GG's to you guys. Standings as they run. I can find where I put my standings. Cool. That will move Miami sticks at 5-3. Sorry. That'll move Houston to 5-3. Couldn't get the win to go to 6-2. That will put OKC at 2-6. Again, looking at that cutoff from 8th to 9th, we have St. Petersburg haven't played yet, but they're at 2-5. Lincoln did play and lost. They're also at 3-5. So OKC is about a game off, possibly getting into 8th or 7th. But with that, there are some Prism games left to play. I think we have maybe a Prism game or 2 tomorrow, along with some Pixel games as well. But until then, this has been 8-Bit. Definitely go check out the main channel. They have the links and everything there if you're interested in joining. But aside from that, good night. GG's. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys later.